Hi guys, Victoria here from Bumblebeans. I am sitting here in a very clean studio. I've cleaned this thing from top to bottom and I've kind of reorganized. I think I do this about every month and a half because it gets so messy in here that I can't stand it. So now my problem is it's so incredibly clean, I don't know what to do in it because I don't want to make a mess. So you can kind of see a little bit here. If I can swivel this around. Look, it's clean. Woohoo! This part right here, see that huge bin? All my scraps. That's what I work out of when I'm making the made fabric. You can see over there I made a new ironing board cover. I covered my chair. I put a new cover on there. It looks all good. My walls are clean. Oh my god, it's so nice to have it clean. You can even see, look, I can even show you down below. Check this out. I can even show you my deep, darkest places. The bins that are so nicely stacked underneath my table. I got these the last time I cleaned, just some clean bins so I could actually put stuff away and I could find things when I'm trying to find something. Here, you can see it on this side too. I cleaned up my fabric bins. I made a nice new little box to put all my scraps when I'm cleaning off my cutting mat table. I refolded everything and straightened my shelves out because that's like the most important thing to me, is to have everything visible so that I can see what I'm doing, what I'm working on, where things are. And even just going back and cleaning them up and folding them again to straighten them up, I find fabrics that I've completely forgotten that I've had, and so then those go to the top of the pile, and I'll start digging those out and start creating something new. But I really don't want to make a mess in here. Look at how nice it's looking in here. Anyway, today I wanted to show you, I'm going to scoot over here for a sec. A couple of you had asked about my iron, the Oliso iron that I have. If you haven't seen this iron, I love this thing. You can see that when I have my hand on it, it's sitting straight on the mat, but when you let go of it, do you see that? It pops up in the air. The thing that I love about this iron is that it stays in this position, because I don't know about you, but my old-fashioned iron, old-fashioned, remember these things? Yeah, okay. I have pulled this thing off the floor so many times. I've burnt myself in the leg from doing it. I've done it so often that now this is the only iron I use, and I can tell you I've never pulled this off my ironing table. The thing I like about this, it fills really easily. There's this little handy container. This whole little thing just kind of flips right open. And you fill it up nice. Works really great. A couple things that I learned about this iron, because I now have two of these. You use regular tap water, you don't use distilled water in these. It has a 30-minute shut off, so it runs for 30 minutes and turns itself off. As soon as you put your hand back on it, it turns back on. It also, you have the dials, your normal dials up here where you can actually physically turn it off. They do recommend that if you're going to leave it sit for a few hours, that you drain the water out of it. That helps. And I've had this thing for a couple of years, and I'm totally happy with this. It has this nice tip on the end where you can actually get underneath the fabrics. I don't know if you can see that. You can slide through. So if you're doing points or something that you need to get in on something, you can actually feed it right through the tip of the iron, which I like that. This little block has a great steam. You see the steam even coming out of there? This thing gets pretty hot. I think they said it's 1800. What is it? What would it be? The steam, the 1800 watts, something like that. I don't know. I think it's one of those great inventions. And you don't ever have to turn it this way. You don't store it that way. You just leave it in that position. It has a little switch that if you wanted to turn that off, like this, then it stays down, but I don't know why you'd want to do that, because then it kind of defeats the purpose. It's actually made to stay in this position and not to be left in the upright position. So that's my iron. I'm very happy with it. I think this thing runs about $200. It's not a cheap iron, but I tell you, it's a stable iron, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So that's kind of the deal for today. I'm just kind of savoring that my studio is so clean, and now I need to find something to dirty it up a bit. So that's my plan for the day. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.